Welcome to BeHold. This is a simple Sinatra art collection application. It's basically just a simple Sinatra web app that allows users to catalog various works of art in their own personal collections. It gives users the ability to log in and out in order to see, a comprehensive list of all of the various paintings and sculptures that they have in their collections. It gives the ability to add new pieces, update pieces that already exist within your collection, as well as to remove any pieces that are included in your collections. To get started, basically, you would go ahead and clone this repo, in the usual way. I would recommend always first running bundle install in order to install all of the gem dependencies that are needed to run this application. Once you've done all of that, you would just go ahead and cd into the directory for this app and get started. You should also first run rakedb migrate in order, I already have this installed, but just in order to make sure all of your database tables have migrated over so that you can get started. And then you would just run shotgun in your terminal in order to access the app. And it provides you with the HTTP address that you would need to access the application. So we're just going to go ahead and jump to that. And yes, you should be brought to the homepage of the app. For your first time, you would be able to select sign up and create, your username and your password and create your entire account. But for now, I'm just going to return to home. I already have an account created, so I'm just going to go ahead and sign in. Okay, yeah, so it should bring me to my homepage, and I see here links that will take me to whichever type of collection I would like to look at. So here it's segmented out. We have a paintings collection versus like a sculptures collection. This could theoretically be expanded into other pieces of art, but for now, we have the ability to create catalogs of either paintings or sculptures. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at my paintings collection. So here we see that I already have some works of art saved in my collection. So these are things that I already am cataloging. We'll say for the sake of argument that I own these pieces and I'm keeping track of all the works of art that I possess. And you can go ahead and click on any of the links of these paintings in your collection and learn a little bit more about them. So we'll select the first, and we'll see that, it gives me a lot of information about this piece. It gives me the title, the artist, the years it was created, the style of the painting, which you see here is Impressionism, and then it gives me like a description of this work of art. You also have, as a user, a lot of options here at the bottom to work with the pieces in your collection. We could theoretically edit the profile. We could return back to just our entire comprehensive list of paintings. We also have the option to return back, to our original collections page of our paintings and our sculptures in case you wanted to switch over and look at your sculptures. We also have the ability to sign out, and we also have the ability to remove this painting from our collection. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at what other paintings we have listed here. So for example, I'm going to click on this last one. Theoretically, I can edit this painting. So if I see any kind of typo, so for example, I feel like this is missing some punctuation, so I can go ahead and update that title. I don't have to update every field of my painting. I can just change the information that I'm interested in changing. Like here, I just am going to correct this typo in the title of my painting. So I'm just gonna edit painting, and then I'm back to my paintings profile, and we'll see here that the title has actually been updated and is now correct. And again, I can return to my collections. I can see various other works of art that I possess. Again, you can select any of the sculptures that you have listed in your own personal collection, and you can see more information about it, and you have complete control over the information that's displayed here. We could, add a little bit more to this description, change the title, change the year if we thought that was incorrect, or we could remove it entirely from our collection. For example, maybe I don't want to keep the painting that I edited at all. I would be able to actually delete this painting. So we can go ahead and just see. Maybe I sold this, maybe I no longer own it, and we see here that we've successfully removed a piece from our collection. Okay, and I also have the ability to add a new painting to my collection. We see this option right here at the bottom. I can select that, and then it gives me fields for the various information that I want to include about my painting. This app is built in such a way that you really just need to provide a name for your work of art that you're providing. Honestly, you can leave the rest of the profile empty until a later date. Maybe, you are gonna, gather more information about this painting, or for right now, you just kind of want to create like a placeholder and you just want to list it, and you'll go back in later and you'll, include more info, maybe about the artist and the description, the style, etc. We'll see here that, say, if I only try to include an artist, it's gonna give me an error telling me that you must include a name to add to your collection. So really I only need to include minimal information, which is a name, in order to validate this. So, and we'll see here that it comes up, I, only provided like a basic name, a painting, and you see the rest of this profile is empty, but at any point in time, I can go back and I can edit my profile and I can add whichever additional information that I would like to add. So, this was built in 1500s. It falls into the category of realism, and I can kind of, at my leisure, include more information about this individual painting. Or say I decided not to keep this painting, again, I can remove this painting from my collection. And yeah, that's basically the functionality of this web app. It really is helpful in allowing you to catalog various works of art and keep updated profiles of those pieces. And then, yeah, I can sign out when I'm all finished. And that's BeHold. That is our simple Sinatra web application used for cataloging an individual's art collection.